Here we go. So we're live. So in this video, I'm going to outline a blog post for article on keyword research. So follow along and you're going to learn how I do this. And if you're interested in having this service done for your business, feel free to get in touch. I'm more than happy to create a topical map for your company so you'll be able to write content for your site. Check out the description. You're gonna have my email. It's andrew@thebigscream.com. That's Andrew at thebigscream.com. That's the email address. Feel free to email me with your inquiry. Okay, so just a bit of background. I've been looking at my competitors or people that I want to people that I believe that have the same audience as me, and I've been looking at their content, trying to figure out which piece of evergreen content I should publish first, and I've settled down on making a keyword research guide. And the way that I'll do this, let me just close all these tabs. I'm in incognito mode at the moment. So the way that I'll recommend starting this is by having a straight query of keyword research. I'm just gonna have a look at Google results, Google search results, see what type of content is coming up, and then from there, seeing what type of topics I can write about on my own post. So just looking at the SERP analysis, the page results are tools from software companies, and then we've got AI overview of the term itself. So this is an informational query. Naturally, so there's tools. So when somebody writes in keyword research, so SERP results show links to tools. So free keyword research tools. What else? Research keywords for campaign, Google Business, keyword research tools. We've got videos as well. So we've got videos. We've got videos that are showing you free keyword research tools. Okay, so the first blog post is from HubSpot. So it's page 2. After showing you a list of tools and reviews of tools for keyword research, page 2 starts showing you articles on keyword research. It's quite interesting. Okay, so page 3 now. So what this query is showing is that I'll have to go quite deep into the query before I start seeing articles about keyword research. Maybe keyword research is too much of a broad term to target. Maybe I should go longer tail. Just thinking out loud at the moment. It's not a final decision. So let me look at the longer query of how to do keyword research. So I've looked at how to do keyword research as an informational query, and keyword research tools is still coming up. Best free keyword research tools. So it looks like this is gonna have to be a topic that I'll definitely have to cover. So maybe this is an idea that I'm gonna have to make a video. Okay, so I'm gonna have to produce a video on free keyword research tools. Perhaps on how to do keyword research as well. Next one is going to be make a video on how to do keyword research. So we've got this ultimate guide here as well. Okay, so that's page 1 on how to do keyword research. Page 2 of the query. Now we get blogs and smaller companies. Okay, that's fine. So now let's just have an idea of what to actually talk about in my guide. I'm not gonna take all the H2s, all the subheaders on these pages. I'm just gonna be looking for topics that I can cover on my blog. Okay, so definition of keywords. Keyword research. Definition of keyword research. Okay. Okay. How to do keyword research itself as a process. So this looks like it's a 3,000 or 5,000 word blog post. Okay. So this one is more a list of actual tools that you can use. So this is a middle of the funnel to bottom of the funnel query, because users or searchers are more likely to convert and use this query on the best keyword research tools. As actual long pieces of content. So these are comparison posts that you can link to. Okay, so if I open up my sitemap, I think I've got a sitemap here that I'm working on. Under keyword research, this one could be best free keyword research tools. And then this one can be best paid keyword research tools. So these two can be individual blog posts which link back to this larger guide, or this guide can have links to these pages down here. Okay. So now how to do keyword research for SEO. SEO basics, SEO course, keyword research, SEO guide. So this page sits within this series of additional pages, I'm guessing, because if I open up SEO content, the beginner's guide to SEO content, which talks about SEO content, does this link internally to, okay, so this links to SEO reporting, but does it link internally to keyword research, SEO keyword research? That'll be interesting to find out. Looks like it didn't. But back to this one. So they've got types of keywords. Okay, so this might have to be content ideas. So this will be types of keywords. which makes sense. He's explaining how you can use keywords and what you use keywords for. Keywords definition, why and how you use them. Types of keywords, and then this will be informational, query, informational, commercial, transactional, navigational. Okay, so types of keywords. So then this would be navigational, commercial, informational, navigational, commercial. I think is it local, transactional. Okay, so is it local keywords or local search keywords? Local keywords work. Fair enough. Okay, so after figuring out the types of keywords, I'm wondering, would this be SID keywords? How to prioritize keywords. So what topic is this then? How to prioritize. If I'm talking about how to prioritize keywords, maybe that's gonna dive into topical authority, semantic SEO. Okay. So ranking keywords, and then potentially look into topical authority slash semantic SEO, and then it's gonna have to be linked to this guide. So if I have to make a guide on topical authority or semantic SEO, it's gonna have to come under ranking keywords. So he's saying business potential. Okay, so it's gonna have to be under user intent then, isn't it? Because business potential comes under user intent. If somebody has the intent of buying something, those transactional keywords will be ranked higher because they'll be driving revenue. Okay, so maybe it's going to be understanding user intent then. keywords and AI, maybe that might be something to look into. Do I have any domain knowledge on that? Keywords and AI. Perhaps it's something I could research on if I want to. Keyword difficulty. Traffic potential. Search volume. Keyword SEO metrics. Okay. Understanding keyword metrics. So, which is fair. So this is like search volume. Is keyword difficulty really that a thing? Let me just check low fruits. If it's that important, so let me see. Landing page. Okay. We got CPC weak spot. Fair. So let's just see what queries come up for keyword research on low fruits. Extracting long keyword ideas from Google to complete this may also take a few seconds. So we've got 1800 keywords. Fetch volumes. So then maybe the title should be specified. Keyword research. Yeah, that should be fine. Keyword research for SEO. How to do keyword research. So what I'm gonna do next is go on Mangles. Go on their free tools. This title, because this title looks ridiculous. Does this title look ridiculous? How to do keyword research for SEO? How does it look on mobile? Fair dues. Yeah, I think that's that section of the guide done. I'm not really going to go too deep into it like hrefs. So understanding intent, guessing that'll come under ranking keywords. I'm not sure if this goes here. Understanding user intent. And then tabs of keywords after. So keyword intent, what is this link to? Intent in SEO. So I can make a whole post on search intent in SEO. Okay, types of keywords, content idea. Okay, so that's internally linked to that. Ranking keywords, okay. So this can be semantic clusters then. So that's a thought process there. Make a new pillar post on semantic SEO. Yeah. What is semantic SEO? Why it matters. Okay. Okay, so that's, thank you Hrefs for those ideas. So now the second article, I'm going to just swipe ideas from his Yoast. So maybe keywords for different platforms. Does that make sense? Potentially. Keyword strategy, long tail, short term. Long tail, short. Okay, understanding keywords. So then this is going to be long tail. What else can I talk about? Generate to the keywords and steps. Keyword strategy. But what is keyword research? Focus on this. Does that make sense? Saying understanding keyword opportunities. Is that a good term to use? I'm not sure. Evaluating keyword opportunities, maybe. And then I'm thinking, if I understand the keyword opportunity, do I have to evaluate it or not? Search volume, keyword difficulty. That's it. Keyword relevance, maybe. Is that going to come up under keyword strategy? And then this is just a process of compiling lists, seed words, keywords, tools. Maybe linked on page SEO. I'm not sure if this is on page SEO. this will be site structure. Maybe it might have to do with keywords, technical SEO, metadata, hrefs, h tags, image tags, alt tags. Okay, so maybe how to use keywords in technical SEO. How to use keywords for on-page SEO. Okay, so let me see what comes up for these queries. Okay, so that makes sense. I can talk about how to use it for technical SEO. SEO starter guide. I can look at that as well. How to use keywords in content. That's a good subtopic. Okay. What to do, but then. Okay, so how to do keyword research and how to use keywords in content. This could be a guide, this could be a topic idea. Say now, so how to do keyword research for SEO. And now this post is actually going through the process and explaining the process with screenshots as well. Okay, so I'm guessing this will be theory, and then now it's going to be practical. Okay, so the first thing that we need to look at is understanding your audience in this subsection. It's understanding your audience first, and then you can understand the keyword opportunities, what keywords are relevant to them, and then how you could use those keywords on page and in a technical sense. So, keyword strategy definition. Um, will come up in that section, and then leave that. How to do keyword research. Learn the basics of SEO keyword research. Tips for effective keyword research, brainstorming. Keyword research to analyzing competitors. Okay, so I'm saying how to do keyword research. Just gonna have to have these two in here. So it's gonna have to have a link here. It's gonna have to have a video. So this section is gonna have to have a video, and then it's gonna have to have a comparison of the tools, step-by-step breakdown. I think if I've got a breakdown of the process, so it's gonna have to have internal links. So these two would have to be internal links then. I could swipe this idea directly. It's gonna be that one. Use keyword research tools. And then have a process using free tools, and then I could link to paid tools later on. I could add paid tools later on when I've got a guide. So talk about the tools I could use for free when I'm doing keyword research. So that's going to include Google autocomplete, looking at, okay, so keyword research tool from Google, then within that, searching subreddits, YouTube video comments, Amazon book reviews, book chapters within books, podcasts, episode, communities. It's gonna be Facebook, Slack, other forums. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to talk about how to evaluate keywords. Evaluating. Okay. Searching competitors' site maps. So that's going to be analyzing competitors. Under that is going to be searching competitors' site maps. Okay, understanding intent. Why is search important? Getting started with keyword research, keyword intent, topical authority, how to conduct research. It's gonna have to be how to use. Is it search queries? So that's a whole article in itself then. Okay, so I'm gonna take this down here. Just bear with me, I'll be back in a moment. Okay. So now I'm back. I've got quite a bit of a structure going on here, which is helpful. And then conclusion. I'm tempted to talk about the customer journey and where keywords fit in. That might be irrelevant for the time being. What does keyword SEO? What does it involve? Okay, so what is keyword difficulty? Am I covering it here? What did the keyword research? What is keyword difficulty? I'm gonna assume that I could do the same for this. So here, keep as what is keyword difficulty? Okay, so this is SEO search fundamentals. How does Google search work? How to do keyword research. Okay, but if I'm talking about keyword research, seed keywords. Okay, so how does Google search work? And then I could talk about seed keywords, type of keywords. Okay, but this is what to avoid. But that doesn't have anything to do with keyword research, does it? for keyword research. There, that's fine. Key takeaways. This quick guide is quick. Then I believe this is the last one. So after I've finished, I'm just looking at this. Keyword research basics. How to find keywords, how to analyze keywords, how to use keywords, keyword research test. All keywords. What is a keyword? Why do we want to do keyword research? Brief history and keyword research. Stages of keyword research. To find keywords. So this one's keyword research strategy. Now, if this is keyword research strategies, how to use keywords for on page and how to use keywords for off page is no longer relevant. This is how to do keyword research. How to do keyword research. Let me see, what's this stuff taken out? How to use keyword research. How to actually use them does not equate to actually finding them. So, keyword research tools. Keyword research tools. There. It's going to be in a step by step. That was how to find keywords. Wow, that's a long session. How to use keywords. Pillar content cluster. Okay. Content hub. I'm going to swipe that. Topical authority. Semantic. How to use, so if I'm talking about how to use them, that's when I can talk about this stuff then. How to use keywords in content. How to use on-page how do you use keywords in on-page SEO? Okay, and that's called keyword optimization. Okay, so I'm going to take this out again. Okay, so keyword optimization, there it is. Keyword research test. Okay. I'm happy with that outline. I'm gonna stop this outline process or this blog outline process for this post at this point in time. I'm gonna go off, have a break, eat something, come back and have a thorough look over this outline again, just to apply some critical thinking, making sure that the topics that I've chosen to speak about on this post make sense. And then after that, it's just going to be a case of actually writing the article and publishing it. But yeah, thanks for joining me on this session. I'll see you on the next one.